Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. It's been a few days since we've cooked together in our keto kitchen, so I've got a brand new recipe for you tonight. So who loves hamburgers or cheeseburgers? If you do, make sure you go ahead and hit me up with some hamburger emojis. We're gonna be doing a low-carb hamburger cheeseburger casserole. So I've done a cheeseburger casserole before in the past, but this one was really unique and different. I haven't seen one like this yet, so I'm excited to go ahead and give it a try. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I've got a ton of brand new friends, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto now 1 year. In November, I just hit my first year and I'm down 60 pounds and I love the keto lifestyle. So if you're keto, go ahead and comment keto for me and let me know how long you've been on the journey. I would love to give you a shout out about it. So let me see here. There's like this new update. Let me see if I can clear this out. But let me say hi to a few people real quick. So we're going to be doing a hamburger / cheeseburger casserole. I'm tweaking this recipe a little bit. I know this is like an old keto staple, but this one is really unique. So if you've done a cheeseburger casserole before, just know this one is a little bit different. So we're going to have fun together. Hi, Grace. Hey, Amanda. Leah. Who else do we have? Julie, Andrew, Tara, Sherry. Awesome. Hi, Heather. Welcome. So happy to have you guys. So I've got actually a low-carb hamburger casserole recipe here that I'm going to share with you tonight and do some cooking. Like I said, it's really unique, so hopefully this is one that you haven't seen yet. I'm actually going to switch it into a cheeseburger casserole because I love cheese. So if you love cheese as well, go ahead and just give me some cheese emojis below. But you could feel free to either keep the cheese or leave it out, however you want to do it. So this is supposed to serve for your macros, it's 443 calories. It is 39 grams of total protein, so nice and high on the protein scale. Net carbs are 8.7 grams of total net carbs. Net carbs, not total carbs. And total grams of fat are 26.8. So really love that this is nice and high in fat. I don't know about you, but for me on my keto journey, high fat really works well for me, and I work to get up over 100 grams of fat macros every day on my keto journey. So by the way, I'm fasting right now, so you guys be real gracious with me. I'm 24 hours into a 60-hour fast, but you know, people still need to eat here, so I'm going to go ahead and do my best to cook for you all. So if you see me have a weak moment, just know that's why. So Julie says she's been keto 1 year. Congrats, sweet sister. Happy for you. Michelle is also 1 year keto. That's amazing. We're hitting a lot of our 1 year mark. So happy birthday, 1 year keto. That's awesome. And I'm seeing all the cheese comments. So yeah, we're definitely going to throw some cheese into this hamburger casserole that I have here. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me turn the camera around. So while I'm getting this ready, feel free to tell me how your weekend was. I took a break this weekend. Normally I go live every day, you guys, but I still hadn't decorated my Christmas tree yet. It's been so crazy busy, so I just decided to take the weekend off and try and decompress and do some Christmas shopping and get caught up on some things that I needed to do. So if you guys missed me, that was why I was kind of like MIA over the weekend. So, okay, let me turn this on. So I'm just heating up about a tablespoon of coconut oil here in the pan, and then we're gonna start with browning our beef. So thanks for the love, Lindsay, I appreciate it. So how are you guys doing on your holiday shopping, no matter what you celebrate? Is everybody like on track? Because I'm not, and normally I have all my shopping done in like October, so this is really bad for me. I'm just a little stressed out and worried, but it's gonna be fine. Oh no, Grace, you've been sick with a cold. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. You know, I did a really great chicken bacon chowder recipe that you could do in your slow cooker, your Instapot. So if you're feeling sick and you need some great soup recipes, I definitely have a few on my page. Yeah, so Lindsay was Christmas shopping too, so thanks for the love, Andrew. Yeah, so Amanda hasn't started yet either. Whew, okay, at least I feel a little better. So we're gonna like love on each other this video here because we haven't. We're all running behind schedule, so oh my goodness. So my fast is gonna be a 60-hour fast. I do these just once a month. I also follow intermittent fasting practice. So when I'm not doing an extended fast like this, I love to do a 16/8 fast. So I usually fast from my dinner all the way through till about 1 or 2 o'clock the next day. And that works really well for me. I did not start out that way. That was something that I just worked myself up to. So don't feel like if you're brand new keto, you have to jump in and do crazy fast like this by any means. So I've just got a pound of grass-fed meat here. It's gonna take me a little long to cook this one because I thought I had this defrosted. So I had to pull it out of the freezer, unfortunately. So this might take us a little longer than expected. Sorry about that. So Danielle said she cooked 3 different keto meals on Saturday. Awesome. What did you make? I would love to hear about it. By the way, if you guys want to share what you had for your keto dinner, feel free to do that. I always love to hear about it. So I'm just waiting for this. I hope you feel better after your surgery, Cindy. So yeah, if you guys fast as well, if you do a fasting practice, feel free to comment fast below and let me know what kind of fasting you do. It was just something that came very natural to me when I was brand new keto, when I really started to get a handle on how much fat I needed to really start losing the weight and to really feel full and satiated. Intermittent fasting came really naturally to me, so it was something that, you know, by the end of my 2nd month, I was kind of just doing it naturally. Hey, Amanda, welcome. I actually don't feel too hungry right now, which is pretty good. So Julie said she had chicken wings. That's amazing. Do you put sauce on it or no? Sometimes you have to be careful with the sauces because they can be full of all kinds of hidden sugars. So thanks for sharing, Amanda. I totally forgot, you guys. So if you guys love my page, if you have a lot of fun and you learn lots of things about keto, make sure you give the video a quick share. By the way, Facebook had a strange update, so I've been getting a lot of people saying, hey, I don't see your videos anymore. So if you just want to take a second and click right here for me and turn on your live notifications, then you won't miss out on what we do here. And also, if you click on my nose, it should pop up on the bottom, and you can click on follow and then see first. So that way, you're back in the loop on all the fun things we do here. So Grace says she made flour pasta. Ooh, homemade meatballs. I love it. Stephanie's fasting and she wants pizza. Girl, I feel you. Okay, we got this. You got this, girl. Oven fried chicken, a shrimp egg rolling in a bowl and shrimp Alfredo. That sounds amazing. Thanks for sharing, Heather. Love you, sweet sister. Thank you. So I know this is the really boring part of the video, I'm sorry, but if you guys have any keto questions for me, if you want to ask them, feel free. I'll try and grab them in between. We're just going to brown this meat up. This is a really easy recipe. I only do quick and easy on my page. That's kind of why I first got started doing this, you guys, because I was really intimidated by keto. I was really scared of it, and I naturally don't like cooking. I'm not a whiz in the kitchen, so this is something that I've worked for, and now I feel a lot more comfortable than I used to. But I was shocked when I started cooking how much easier keto was than I realized. So I kind of want to show people that you can do quick and easy in a heartbeat and have great food that will help you on your health journey. So butter and hot sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. Chicken spinach Alfredo. Loving it. Hey, America, welcome. Happy to have you, sweet sister. So while I'm waiting for this to brown, I'll go over a few ingredients that we have in here. So this hamburger or cheeseburger casserole is going to have some coconut milk in it, some chicken broth. We're going to do some eggs and seasoning, and we're actually going to add some rice cauliflower in there. Now, if you wanted to make your own cauliflower, of course, you could do fresh, but I've got my keto hack over here, so I'm using the frozen one, which I love to have on hand in a pinch. Just makes cooking so much easier, especially if you've got a busy lifestyle. So don't be afraid to use those types of keto tricks. Let's see here, I saw a comment, let me go back. Have I tried any homemade pasta that's keto? I actually haven't. I've got a great, maybe that's one we'll do this week. I've got a pasta recipe saved on Pinterest, and I've just been scared to try it. So it sounds like maybe we should try it together. I have made, though, it's very similar to the fathead dough recipe. So if you've made keto pizza, it's basically the same thing, except for you slice it in like long linguine-like noodles. So I have tried the shirataki noodles, the mushroom ones that you can buy. I think they're disgusting, I'll be honest with you. I know some people really love them, but I don't. So I pretty much just kind of stay away from pasta for right now. So if you guys love the shirataki noodles, tell me about it. Tell me how you make them. Convince me. I did it once. And I rinsed them really good. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't wait for the noodles to dry. I guess you're supposed to rinse them really good and then let them fully dry and then cook them. So maybe that was what I missed, but I don't know. I had such a bad experience, I didn't want to try again. Has that happened to any of you guys? The pasta you made wasn't good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, maybe we'll try one together this week, you guys. Now that I'm not so scared of trying new things in the kitchen, I don't mind experimenting for you guys. And I've definitely, like, I'll let you know if I don't like it. I make sure I'm honest, so. Okay, so we're almost fully cooked here. Just gonna let this go for like another minute or so. So let me see what the next step is so we can get ready for it. So next we're gonna start making our sauce. We're gonna beat eggs, cream, and our broth together with some salt and pepper. We're gonna put in our seasonings. Oh, I forgot to put the seasoning is supposed to be in the meat actually, so let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of paprika. All right, and then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. So I'm actually going to use Italian seasoning just because I really enjoy the blend, but if you just want to do oregano, you certainly could. And we're going to do some cumin. It's going to be a teaspoon. All right, let me just mix this around for a little bit. Actually, if I had the forethought to do this over, you guys, I probably would have browned a little bit of garlic and maybe did like a 1/2 of an onion or a small onion. So that way I would have had the meat with some garlic and some onion. I think that would make it really nice. So if that's something you can do next time, you just have to update your total carbs. So let's see here. Stephanie says she likes the sauce she made. Oh, I've never even seen the palm of heart noodles. Those sound good. Heather said she's made the egg noodle. Cool. Now I know I have some things that I can try. I love hearts of palm just in general, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even know you could make, noodles out of them. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to give this like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes to cook here. I just turned it down a little bit just because I forgot to add in the seasoning first. So let's go ahead and start our, what we're going to do for the sauce. Okay, So let's see here. We're gonna put in our eggs, cream, and our broth into this sauce. So I've got 2 eggs to start. So let's go ahead and get those in here. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 cup of coconut milk. So I've got this one. Just before you open it, just make sure you give it a shake because sometimes they really separate. Well, the meat does smell amazing, so this is just an organic coconut milk. You could use any coconut milk, just make sure it doesn't have anything weird added in it. Coconut milk is a really great way to add additional fat, so there's 10 grams of fat in here. Okay, 1 cup of coconut milk, and then I'm also gonna do 1 cup of chicken broth. So you guys can see the sauce is really easy to make, not a big deal. Well, the good news is the beef really does smell amazing. That's why I kind of was interested in this recipe, because the last cheeseburger casserole I made, I don't think it had any spices in it but some garlic and onion powder. So I thought this was really unique and sounded really delicious. So let's go ahead and just whisk together this sauce here. Okay, so really simple and easy. Yeah, you could use plain Jane almond milk. You want to make sure it doesn't have any of the added sugar in it. You could also use heavy whipping cream, so whichever you prefer. I don't get to use my coconut milk too often, so I was excited to actually use it. So let me go ahead and turn this off. So the beef absorbed a lot of those juices, so it looks really good. So I'm gonna let it cool off just for a few moments here before I put it in here, so that way we don't get scrambled eggs. So yeah, I didn't miss anything. So we're almost done here. Maybe I will see if we can put it in another bowl. Hold on, you guys. I'm just gonna take this over to the sink for a minute. I wanna get the beef out of the pan so it can help cool off a little bit. Okay, so I just gave it a real light strain, and I'm just gonna stir it for a few moments so we can just release some of this heat. Thanks for sharing, Stephanie, I appreciate you. And then we will assemble our casserole and we're all set. So you can see this is really, really easy to do, and it's gonna be a fairly large casserole, so you know, you'll probably get at least 4 to 6 servings out of this. Okay, so that's definitely cooled off quite a bit. So if you don't want to sit around and wait for it to fully cool, that's a neat little trick. You know, you can kind of just stir it and get it into a new dish so that way it will release its heat. So let me get our, see if I can move this around so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so I've just got my casserole dish here. Oh, I love you guys are sharing the recipe. That's so amazing. Thanks for doing that, Heather. I'm excited. Maybe we'll try that this week. So because I'm gonna modify this recipe, I'm definitely gonna add some cheese to it. I've got a cup of fresh grated cheddar here. So I'm just gonna put half of it in here. And then I'm gonna sprinkle the rest of it on top. I may not use all of it, but we'll see how it does. And then I've just got one more step. I'm gonna go ahead and add my frozen riced cauliflower just to make this one a little bit easier. So like I said, you guys, you could definitely use fresh if you wanted to. I'm gonna start with a half a bag and see what it looks like. All right, let me try putting a little bit more. I don't want it to be too thick. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and pour it in. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some cheddar right on top here. Yeah. Okay. So there you guys go. That is it. Nice and quick and easy. Looks really delicious. So I will have to give you some feedback later once this is cooked. I'll have my boyfriend test it for us and let us know how it is since I'm fasting. But I think this is a really fun spin-off on a typical cheeseburger or hamburger casserole. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you had a great time and you had learned a few new things about keto, make sure you go ahead and give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. And if we're not connected yet, don't forget to go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.